Students recently completed their graduation projects. We spoke with them about advice that they had to give.
If I could give any advice, I think the most important would be not to procrastinate or put off the deadline. That was the most difficult part of the project for me. I waited until November to do my senior project, and so it's very difficult to fit that all in that short time frame. So I really do encourage you to start right away as soon as you get the prompt, as soon as you get your project approved, to go ahead and begin conducting your senior project.
I think my biggest piece of advice would be to start your journals as soon as you start your project. One thing that I had an issue with was having to write journals days after I had actually done that part on my project.
This piece of advice I would give is to make sure you keep a lot of focus on your portfolio. All in all, that's the biggest piece of the project, and you want to make sure you have that well documented and you keep track of that throughout, because you will be given time for your presentation and to prepare for that. So don't worry about the presentation part of it.
During winter holidays, Brevard School did it to make sure that everyone can enjoy their Christmas. Want to learn more about how? Keep watching.
Hi, I'm Mr. Lindsay and I'm doing student council this year. Winter Days is an event we do every winter before Christmas time, where we get a bunch of contributions from the community and buy gifts for kids who don't get a lot during this time of the year.
The primary goal is just to make sure everyone can have a great holiday and don't feel left out during the Christmas break.
I think it has a very positive impact on the community. It not only gets gifts to people who might not get a lot on Christmas morning or during that time of the year, but it also helps the students and student council realize what our community needs and also how much our community cares.
And these are your most popular words of 2017.
Isaac, my favorite word of 2017 was coconut.
Mine too.
Wow.
Why is your favorite word coconut?
Because I've had a stupid song from camp that has to do with a coconut stuck in my head. What about you, Isaac?
It's like coconuts.
Oh, that's fine.
Done. Here
is clout. Because clout is synonymous with power and authority. And clout is an aura that I feel that I radiate constantly.
My favorite word from this year has to be bet, because it's made me and a lot of my friends do a lot of dumb things, but it was definitely worth it because I made some great videos.
The word that I used most in 2017 was the word covfefe, because it is as meaningless as the person who originally said it.
Forgive me. On this episode of Man on the Street, we asked our fellow Brevard High students, what did they do over Christmas break?
I missed my good friend Zina Abdul Karim and slept.
I spent time with family, ate a lot, enjoyed my time off.
I got my license.
Over Christmas break, I watched Sophie Tinsley get her tragus pierced by a guy named Greg.
During Christmas break, I spent time with my friends and family, and I just tried to let everyone know how much I valued their presences.
On December 14th, the FCC voted to end net neutrality. Here are some interviews about how students and teachers feel about this.
Is net neutrality important to you, and how does it affect you in your personal life?
I think net neutrality is an important thing, not just to me, but to a lot of people, just because of the fact that it basically determines what you can do on the internet and how well you can do it. It affects what websites you can go to. It affects how fast your internet is and everything. And I think having everyone being able to do that sort of thing, that's something that was given to us, a few years ago, and it allows everyone to have the same access and the same rights. And now that it's been taken away, basically corporations can just do whatever they want with it, and they could potentially slow us down or speed up certain people, and it's just sort of goes to the higher bidder,
I think net neutrality affects me and everyone by keeping the internet open and free of bias and being controlled by corporations. The end of net neutrality is a bad thing if you're a common sense and decent person. because now corporations can control what you see when you go on the internet and control how you communicate with the outside world, and I think that's a pretty bad thing.
Well, I'm really afraid of companies like Verizon jacking up my rates because they will have a virtual monopoly over the connection to certain websites and streaming services.
Access slowed down just because I'm trying to access a certain website. It's unfair that you have to pay more to access certain sites. You even have some sites blocked completely. And honestly, it's disgusting how private corporations are able to control such like a vast and widespread resource that should be available to everyone.
Can I do a peace sign, please? Please. Can I just go like that?
Okay, my favorite in-game moment was when Taylor body slammed a girl from TC.
The goals, team goals and my goals for the season is for the team, probably have a conference championship, or that's what our goal is. And for my goal for the season is to be a good leader vocally and on the court.
So what led me to join the swim team was I swam in the past, and I really wanted to have something to do actively to stay in shape and stay competitive, so I really want to just join the swim team.
All right, so my overall goal this year is to generally improve overall, and so next year I can set up myself for a next state title.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn. I'm part of the dance committee on student council. There will be a winter formal on January 27th from 7 to 11 in the cafeteria. There'll be plenty of good food and music, so I hope you all can make it.